cheap, erotic fashion of young men with cheap, erotic minds.
Mother, please.
And then what? After supper, music, whispers?
Mother, she's just a stranger. She's hungry and it's raining out.
Mother, she's just a stranger. As if men don't desire strangers. As if... Oh, I refuse to speak of disgusting things because they disgust me. You understand, boy? Go on, go tell her she'll not be appeasing her ugly appetite with my food or my son. Or do I have to tell her because you don't have the guts? Huh, boy? You have the guts, boy?
Shut up! Shut up!
I've caused you some trouble.
Mother, what is the phrase? She isn't herself today. I think that's it.
Well, you didn't have to do this for me. I mean...
No, I'm sorry. I wish people could apologize for other people.
Well, seeing as you've already brought food, we might as well eat.
Let's go in the parlor. It might be nicer, warmer. Please, sit on the sofa.
Oh, you're very kind.
It's all for you. I'm not hungry. Please, go ahead. You eat like a bird.
You'd know, of course.
Not really. I hear the expression that one eats like a bird is really a falsity. I mean a falsity, because birds eat a tremendous lot. Oh, I don't know anything about birds. My hobby is stuffing things. Taxidermy. And I guess I'd rather stuff birds because they're rather passive to begin with, most of them.
It's a strange hobby. Curious, I mean.
Oh, uncommon too.
Well, a man should have a hobby.
It's more than a hobby. Sometimes, a hobby is supposed to pass time, not fill it.
Is your life so empty?
Oh, no. I run the office, tend the cabins and grounds, do little chores for Mother, the ones she allows I might be capable of doing.
Those days seem clockwork. Do you ever go out with friends?
Friends? Who needs friends? A boy's best friend is his mother. You never have an empty moment in your whole life, have you?
Only my fair share. It's just, if someone ever spoken to me like that, I don't think I could ever laugh again.
Sometimes when she talks that way to me, I'd like to curse her out and leave her forever. Or at least defy her. She's ill. I mean ill. She had to raise me all by herself. After my dad died, a few years ago, Mother met a man. He talked her into building this motel. He could have talked her into anything. Well, it was just too much for her when he died. And the way he died. Oh, it's nothing to talk about when you're eating. Anyway, it was too much of a loss for my mother. She had nothing left.
Well, except for you.
A son is a poor substitute for a lover.
Why don't you go away? I mean...
It's too late for me. And besides, who'd look after her? She'd be alone up there. The fire would go out, damp and cold, like a grave. When you love someone, you don't do that to them. Even if you hate them. Oh, I don't hate her. I hate what she's become. I hate the illness.
Well, wouldn't it be then better if you put her someplace?
An institution? A madhouse? People always call a madhouse someplace.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
Have you ever seen one of those places? And my mother there? Has she harmed you? She's as harmless as one of these stuffed birds.
I'm sorry, I never meant to sound uncaring.
Well, you meant well. People always mean well. I've suggested it myself, but I hate to even think such a thing. She needs me. And it isn't as if she were a maniac, a ravaging thing. It's just that sometimes she goes a little mad. We all go a little mad sometimes, haven't you?
Yes, and once will be enough. Well, I'm sorry about what I said. I only meant well.
You say thank you.
I'm sorry. Just thank you for dinner.
Thank you, Norman.
Thank you, Norman.